On today's episode of Sexted, we have made the perfect divorce party playlist.
Jordan's got a new rules suggestion for dyslexic Scrabble players.
And William gives the final verdict on what age constitutes being a senior. I said William gives the final... I'm joking. Hello and welcome to our Friday episode where we see how much extra content we can squeeze into your week. This is random things that have been sent in, extra bits that have been going on, and how our advice went down with you, our wonderful G&Divas. We already know what you're doing this weekend. You have to see Titanic.
Yes, without you.
I know. Any other plans?
Seeing some friends for lunch.
Oh,
that's about it.
Maybe in VIG. Who are you seeing? Tell me.
I'm seeing...
Joe and Luke.
No.
Vic and Tom.
No.
Tom and Leanne.
Nope.
Chelsea and James.
Nope.
Daryl.
Nope.
Michaela.
You actually don't know them, so we could be here an awfully long time.
Ben and Kat.
No. Well, I'll see them at Titanic.
Okay, go on.
Ollie and Tom.
Which one's Ollie and Tom?
Ollie does my procedures, and Tom's his partner.
Procedures?
Botox.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has he not got a nickname?
No.
We should think of it.
Jab it in, Ollie.
No, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, leave that one with me.
Okay.
No, you're usually better for the names.
Yes, true. I'll work on it. Anyway, what
on
do you
the face,
do?
Ollie.
On the face.
On the face, Ollie. Thank you, Ben. Well
on
done.
The face,
Hi, guys.
On the face, Ollie. On the face, Ollie.
Thank you.
We'll tell on the face, Ollie.
Yes.
And Botox Ben, I said hello.
Botox Ben? No, that's Tom. That's
Oh.
his partner. I don't. It does not do aesthetics.
I'm working this weekend, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got Sunday off though, so
Oh, that's good.
it's messed my week up being ill, so I can't. Yeah.
So
got to work.
football's now off, yes?
Yes,
Okay.
for the championship.
Oh, is it
for the
still going
Football
on
League.
for other things?
Yeah, so the Premier League's still going. How many games left? 1, 2, and then you've got the FA Cup coming up and Champions League. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm working all day Friday, all day Saturday, but I've got Sunday off, so I'll have a
That's nice.
chilled day on Sunday.
Go to the pub.
You know it, sister.
Yeah.
You know it.
Have your beer or whatever you have.
I'm going to the new pub where I'm moving to.
Oh.
I've been a few times, but I just
How
wanna
about your friend you've made in the other pub?
Not seen him for. Oh, I did actually. I seen him last week. Yeah.
It's going to be very sad.
No, I'll make another new friend in my new pub.
Oh.
Yeah.
So fickle.
It's I'm eyeing up the not the talent, but the like who I could be friends with in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you even need to go to a pub when you're going to have a cocktail lounge?
I'm not having a cocktail. That's something you've twisted in your own little fantasy land.
Okay. Before we catch up on some correspondence, I wanted to quickly bring up a message from Lewis, which reads, I have a dilemma involving producer Ben. I'm not sure if he's aware, but he sounds just like the red guy from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
What's that?
Well, we'll find out. Now, for anyone not aware of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, it's a British surrealist adult puppet musical horror comedy series. Thank God there's finally one. From Channel 4.
Right, okay. So it's an adult puppet show.
Yes, Red Guy is one of the characters from it. We do have a clip here. We'll have a listen.
I say put the clipboard in the bin because
Oh my
I hate
God.
the clipboard.
What did you say?
I said I hate the clipboard and I hate this place.
It does sound like Ben. I mean, we've also watched a clip. What the dickens is that show?
I feel like I'm tripping out.
Yeah.
What does he look like?
The thing is, I'll be honest, over the years, Jordan, you and I have pitched things to television executives, they've said no. But yet that gets a commission.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's extraordinary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm
Don't
sure...
get bitter.
Get
better. There
yes.
you go.
Anyway, well, yes. Ben, can you confirm that is not you doing the voice?
I can confirm. I just
Okay.
want to, and it looks nothing like me. It's like a red, like streamy sort of. I don't even know how to describe it. It looks like a load of football laces or a mop. Maybe that's
It's a
better.
red mop.
It is a red mop.
Just like my hair.
I have pitched an idea recently that's getting further than what I thought.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but then you never get your
No.
hopes up.
Does it involve puppets?
No.
No.
But now I'm thinking maybe
Maybe it should.
I'll throw a puppet in and it'll finally get a commission.
You'll stick your hand up anything, won't
You
you?
know it.
Yes.
Yeah. For a TV commission, why not?
Yeah, bend over backwards. After last week's chat around divorce parties, where we discussed what songs would be on a playlist for such event, I still want to actually know what goes on at a divorce party. We asked G&Divas which tracks they would choose for their own divorce playlist.
I think Khalees, I hate you so much right. I hate you so much right now. That'd be great.
Don't get bitter, get better.
I play that every day after I've come out of here. Every week. That was harsh, I don't.
So
Sorry, that was...
What have we all done to deserve
No,
that?
I was joking.
Wow.
Oh, don't be like that. That was Genie was a joke that landed like a fart in a lift.
Yes.
Sorry.
No. Well, I play Fuck You by Lily Allen.
Well, there you go.
Fine. No, Georgia suggested that one. That's top of the list.
Lloyd says for a divorce playlist. So anybody doing these divorce parties, this we go, hit the road, Jack.
And don't you come back.
Have you seen Ray with, what's his name in it? Oh, who was it that played Ray? I interviewed him a few months ago. Jamie Foxx.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that film?
No.
Nobody's seen it. He won an Oscar for it.
Did he play Ray Charles?
I honestly thought he was blind in the film. He was fantastic. But when you talk to him, his head turned like that. It was so good. It's such a good movie, that.
Okay, I'll watch
a proper
it.
underrated Oscar film, that.
Gavin suggested No Scrubs by TLC. How does that go? Scrub and that sort of thing.
Scrubs. Yeah.
Oh yes, I do know it.
Holly suggested one of my favourite songs ever, Dog Days Are Over by Florence and the Machine.
What is a dog day?
I used to think she was singing The Dark Days Are Over.
Yes, so did I.
The dark days.
But what is a dog day?
Just like, I think it's possibly, it might be wrong, but I think it might be about depression and stuff.
Okay.
The dark days are... I might be
No,
wrong.
the dog.
Yeah. No? Ben? That's how I interpret that song.
Dog days
It's one of my
apparently
favourites.
refers to the hottest and most humid period of summer, typically between early July and early September.
Oh!
So it's a way of saying summer's over.
The dark days
Well, there's also
over.
a definition where it says that it's a period of inactivity or decline.
Yeah.
So I think it's that one.
You can...
Okay. Well, we'll ask.
It's art, isn't it? You can interpret it how you like. Gosh, me and my cocktail lounge.
Wow.
Honestly.
Brian Sewell's with us.
Hey.
Don't worry.
Oh, was that him with Little Puppet? Morph.
No, that was Tony Hawk. Pumps suggested Single Ladies, brackets, put a ring on it by Beyonce. Is that one?
All the single ladies. All the single
Is
ladies.
that, yeah. Lovely, love it.
Other honourable mentions, Mr. Know-It-All by Kelly Clarkson. We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together by Taylor Swift.
Oh.
We are never ever... Favourite Taylor
But
Swift
you'd never
song?
want to date her,
Oh,
would you?
God, no.
No.
Well,
or Adele.
I'd get a prenup. Like, if we're dating, you do an album on me, I want a cut.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite right.
What's your
and,
favourite Taylor Swift song?
Style. Is that one?
Is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's quite fun.
Shake It Off is a banger.
Shake it off.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
No, I think Style.
What?
I mean, I'm not a big Swiftie.
What? Am I giving you all the ick over there?
So millennial.
What?
You're a millennial.
Why am I giving you the
But
ick?
now I see things through the prism of Gen Z.
Well, it's not Cardigan, is it? Ugh.
What?
Oh, don't come at me, Swifties. Remember she did Cardigan?
What's that?
Yeah.
Taylor Swift did a song called Cardigan. Not for me, personally. Love Taylor Swift as much as the next man, but...
Was it Taylor's version?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. And 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover by Paul Simon.
What's that
That's
one?
Boomer. That's not.
Who's Paul Simon? Is he from Simon and Garfunkel?
Garfunkel, yes.
Garfunkel.
But he did his own stuff.
Oh.
It was a partnership that eventually he did his own stuff.
Like Hall & Oates.
yes.
One of them's gigging in London this week, I think. Sure.
Daryl Hall, or is it
Yeah.
Daryl Oates?
Daryl Oates. Best song ever.
Yeah, I
Make
like
My
that one
Dreams
as well.
Come True from 500 Days of Summer. Another class film. Great film. That film where he has sex with her and then gets up in the morning. Do, 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 do. Starts high-fiving everyone. You make my dreams come.
Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's a good
That's
song. I've never seen the
best
film.
scene from a film, I think, ever.
Um,
Do, 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 do. That's what I really walk out like when I leave here.
Oh, bless you. Yeah, it's trying to crawl back.
Still got it.
Thank you for all of those suggestions, G&Divas. We will post the full playlist on Spotify titled Help, I'm Having a Divorce Party. So if you're having a divorce party, you know where to go.
It's now time to go on to your responses.
We've had a message from Ian requesting some clarification over my use of the word senior in a previous episode.
Oh, here we go.
I would like to ask William, at what point does an individual become a senior?
Don't answer it because you're just barreling and shoveling through a load of shit here, William. You best not answer him.
Well, the question comes from a dilemma that was discussed where a child who was 8 in 1987 was upset as everyone was singing Happy Birthday to the wrong person. William stated that as this person was 8 in 1987, they were one of our senior listeners.
Oh, Jesus.
A quick calculation puts this person at the age of 46. As I am slightly older than this person, would I therefore be considered a senior? Please note that this person is 10 years older than William. Therefore, in 10 years, William will be considered a senior. Love the show. From a senior in North Carolina.
As someone who, tongue-in-cheek, went on this morning and said over 40 shouldn't dance.
Oh my God, that's
I've
such a throwback.
learned my lesson here the hard way, so I'm not getting involved. William Hanson, over to you.
Well, I mean, look, I, as we said on Tuesday's episode, thought one of the teachers at Eton was a pupil. So I'm a senior. So I'd say 35, really.
Would you?
Yeah.
Nah, seniors, I'm not even getting...
15 years, I'm Saga eligible.
What's Saga?
Saga, they're like the old people's...
Isn't that a cruise?
They do cruises, yes. Holidays, pensions, I think,
Yeah.
all sorts of things.
Don't they do housing as well?
Saga has got Jordan written all over it, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
All over it.
does sound like a cult. I'd be
You
well
and-
in on it.
Jordan,
Playing Scrabble in the afternoon.
be lovely.
I think dyslexic for Scrabble should get extra points, by the way. I've said this before and I'll say it again. If you're dyslexic...
Maybe
like,
you just get a point for showing up.
No, if you're dyslexic and you're playing Scrabble, which is my worst game, you should get a little card that the Scrabble people have... Because people just throw out, I'm dyslexic. If you're actually dyslexic and playing Scrabble,
Okay.
you should get extra points.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
How
saying
many?
that.
1, 2?
Well, if it's a big word...
But how about if you
Even
have
the
different...
word dyslexic pissed me off because I can't even spell that.
If you have degrees of dyslexia, I mean, do we have degrees of points?
Well, like you get certain points for certain words.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Okay, am I giving you 5 extra points?
Yeah. To be
Okay.
fair, I've not played it for donkeys.
Is it like a
years.
handicap in golf?
I think so. I'm not a big golfing
No,
man.
I'm not a big golfing person. I don't really understand
Okay.
it. Okay. Yeah, no, I'd say 35.
We should have a game of Scrabble.
Do you think we're
If
at the
we
age...
ever went on tour again, I think we need to start getting board games. Scrabble, Uno. We did Monopoly Deal, haven't we? We've done Monopoly Deal.
We could play our own,
We could play our own, of course.
play
yes.
with ourselves.
Yeah.
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 Do you think we're at the stage yet where we should start advertising walk-in baths? With little seats?
We've all got a prize, William.
I'd love to do
love
that.
a walk-in bath.
Be you, me and Eamon.
I remember my grandma, bless her, before she died, showed me. She didn't die in it. Like she showed me She showed me a walk-in bath. It was so sweet. She weren't naked about. She just, said, look what council have done for me. She was so proud of it.
Aw.
Yeah. And she had one of those little scooters. And
What, into the bath?
no, and she and it had a hair and a tortoise. And my Uncle Brian used to flick it to hair. So I nearly went through bloody wall.
Frankie has written in to give a female perspective to the beloved game of international cock or ball.
Oh, here we go. We're still on this.
Hi, gents. I play field hockey for a club, and like so many sports teams, we love a good chant. So I loved your recent chat about international cock or ball. Jordan asked what the female version of the game would be. Allow me to enlighten you.
Great.
It's international arse or tit. This game involves guessing whether a picture shows cleavage or a bum crack. Unlike cock or ball, this one isn't suited to live play unless you're really bold and requires photographic evidence. Best wishes, Frankie, with a great rack, she says, ideal for international arse or tit.
International arse or tit. Is it
Where should we stick it? Maybe not. What? I'm saying that as a homosexual. I can assure you I'm going near neither.
Is it an arse or is it a tit?
Stephen Rhiannon.
That should be the name of our podcast.
Are you the arse or the tit?
Either.
And Sam has messaged in regarding a philosophical question from Jordan. Dear William and Jordan, I recently listened to the podcast episode Help, He's Growing a Mullet, where Jordan asks, how do blind people know they're gay? I'm so glad we have got a response on this.
I really hope this wasn't offensive. I wasn't like, I genuinely intrigued when I was speaking to that bloke and his fella. And I were up all night thinking, how does he know he's gay if he's blind?
Okay, well,
Anyway.
I'm going to not...
I genuinely hope that wasn't offensive. I don't think it was. I've not had any messages out, but go on.
Well, let's see what Sam has messaged in. As someone who is blind but not gay, I feel like I'm half qualified to tackle this question. Let's just say I'm not a fan of the texture of cocks, so I doubt I'd enjoy putting one in my mouth.
Okay, fair enough.
But boobs are a whole different story. They're like nature's stress balls. I'd consider myself one of the lucky ones because I lost my sight at 27.
See, you don't count. I'm sorry. No, I meant like, because he knew before. He knew before.
So I had a chance to appreciate the naked human form and figure out what floats my boat.
Thank you.
Kind regards, Sam.
Sam, thank you. I appreciate that.
Jordan.
But I need someone that's been blind all their life. I'm going to ask someone next time they're blind.
Okay.
I know.
Ask Jamie Foxx.
He's not blind at IRL.
But he might have talked to blind people to
But I
get
think
into
you're
the role.
right. It's feeling, isn't it? And Jimmy from work said, it's like, you just know from like kissing and stuff, don't you?
Well, but also, okay, can I just say, as a homosexual,
But not blind.
I'm fully sighted, that I can't. I do have a slight stigma in this eye, but other than that, it's I'm fully sighted. I don't sort of It's not just about the sex part or being attracted to men. It's sort of it's a state of being, and I think even if I didn't have my vision, I personally think I would.
Yeah.
Even if a man didn't look like him, I'm not there going, "Oh, I can't wait to rip his clothes off." Oh. It is a state of being in a mental state.
That's really sweet. I get that. No, I understand that. I do.
Yeah, it's not all about clothes. It's about curtains and soft furnishings and that sort of thing, and that's got nothing to do. I mean, I appreciate you have to see those, but you might be able to feel, or just also how what's in your head and how you're wired, as it were.
It's just a feeling within you, isn't it, I think?
Ben, don't ruin it.
I
Come
thought
on.
that was. Oh, was he trying to be
He's
rude?
doing-
I thought that was lovely, Ben.
It is lovely. It's just
feeling within you.
It's a feeling within your.
Am I allowed
being.
to ask the other homosexuals in the room? It's not about. Would you agree with me, or are you siding with Jordan? Yes, exactly. It's a state of being.
Right, let's finish with our newest bit now. We're calling it Comment of the Week, which we announced in our socials on the last episode. And this can be a comment from Spotify, YouTube, or any on our socials. Now, I don't read our comments, so I kind of leave this to the production team.
Okay.
I've just...
Why not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is there anything you want to talk about? Get off your chest.
I just feel like we can't win sometimes.
Oh,
That's why
Jordan.
I don't read the comments.
Okay.
Yeah, not everyone. 9 times out of 10, everyone's lovely. But, like, first of all, we have adverts because we've got to pay for the production costs and all the staff
Oh,
here.
here we go. Right, this is all being cut.
So
Right.
that's, no, it's not. So that's that. But the other bits, I'm not getting into now, right? And we don't do as many ads as other podcasts. And also, we meet often about it, and we're very particular about what adverts we do and how many we put in. So I'm just saying that, right? But I don't read the comments.
No, clearly not.
Clearly not.
Don't have a hang up about it.
No.
This week's comment of the week comes from Guff, charming, on Spotify, who is referring to me sharing excerpts of my childhood scrapbook in last week's Friday episode and said, "Can we talk about how William did not write that stuff in his scrapbook at age 5? How dare you? Of course, we will share photographs. We didn't actually do that, but we will share photos.
This is why I'm not keen on this feature. Don't reply. Don't give them oxygen.
As a 5-year-old, no, don't talk about starving people of oxygen. As a 5-year-old, I did write the word Vicomtesse. I might have had some help with the spelling of Vicomtesse, I appreciate, but we did. I can remember going to that chateau.
Guff, he really is this. This is not an act. We've said
No.
this many times before, and I'm telling you now, I wasn't there, but he probably, most likely, genuinely did write that as a 5-year-old.
Do you know what's really sweet? When I got that scrapbook out my parents' loft and showed it to Mikey before I brought it in, he aged, well, he's sort of 18 months younger than me, but he at a similar age was on holiday in the summer in similar parts of France. So we potentially our paths could have crossed.
Paths, as you would
Paths,
say. Paths.
yes.
You cross paths.
I know.
Ah.
And also he used to holiday in the Lake District, and we used to go to the Lake District quite a lot on holiday because we had family up there. So
Imagine if in like those movies or you read in newspapers where couples are in the background of their childhood photos and then they married. Imagine
in the back of childhood.
That's happened a few times. Go and have a look in all your photos and you might see Mikey in the background.
I mean, they'll all be of James, but I mean, I'll...
Yeah, you might be in the background. If there's a little boy hand on hip with a Pocahontas top on,
I love how you remember that.
it's Mikey.
Yes, there is a photograph.
Can I just say as well, Mikey's relationship with your mum and dad is so sweet. Because it's bad for you because obviously they love James, then Mikey, then you. It's for you.
No, well,
They
it's just...
adore him. They love him to bits, don't they?
Oh, no, they do.
They do. They absolutely. When we stayed over that time, he was sat in the middle of him. It was very sweet.
So I mentioned on Tuesday that my parents are on holiday in Norfolk, having a staycation. They went to go to Sandringham, to the King's private residence.
That's the only one I've not done.
I've not done Sandringham. I haven't done Balmoral either.
I don't think you can do Balmoral.
So my father sent this picture, which did make me laugh, saying, "At Sandringham, your mother wondered if this is a statue of Queen Victoria." It's a bronze Buddha. It's just a fat Buddha. It's not Queen Victoria. We'll, if we're not laughing about crepe Suzette, we're doing jokes about reliefs of Buddhas. But we'll put that up on socials. But it does not at all look like Queen Victoria.
Go on, Ben.
I'm just looking at the comments on Tuesday's episode from last week.
Right. Kick us whilst we're down.
No, because there's
most
so
of the
many
time.
of them are really lovely.
Yeah,
and I've
some-
got
they are.
a couple of extras.
Are they all
that I thought
about
would
you?
put a smile on your face.
We should just say, like, for clarity, most of them are. But when you read from, and this is why I don't read from, there's always one or two that just sting. But go on.
I wrote for the Daily Mail for 4 years, so I mean, I can take it.
Yeah, but you read the one negative one instead of the countless positive ones. There's one here. Love the openness from Jordan. This is from Ellie Dawn. About therapy in this episode. We are all behind you. Oh, that's a nice little.
We
comment. Are. Another one here from Awesome Foxy 79. Ben is dull as a lunar eclipse. So there's a couple of nice ones just to end the.
To be fair, those comments are fairly
They're
accurate.
great. Do more of them. Right, if you want to get in touch about something that isn't a dilemma or problem, drop into our DMs or send us an email to help@sexedmyboss.com. We also love hearing back from the people we offer advice to. So if that's you, get back in touch and we'll speak to you on Tuesday.
Goodbye.